Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Deathloop. In the last video we died, lost everything we had, but we also found our safe where the LPP is stored. Unfortunately, Juliana got that first, so we've returned in a new day. Well, the same day, basically, but in the morning. And hopefully the idea is that we're going to get there before she does. There is nothing for me to do in loadout for fairly obvious reasons, although I believe I have a trinket. Yeah. Now, I did a little research on this because I wanted to... Because it's kind of going to dictate how I play the rest of the game in a way, or at least the next little bit. At some point in the game, we will unlock a resource which we can use to retain gear between deaths, between runs, between days, between everything, basically. Like, I know I died in the last video, but I think even if I'd made it out, we'd have restarted it in the morning, because that's just how the story has to go, and we'd have lost everything anyway. I think my death was actually irrelevant, and we'd have lost everything regardless. So I feel better about that now. But the important thing is that there's no point, as far as I'm concerned at least, with spending a lot of time hunting down gear and tracing things all over the place if we can't keep it. So my plan now is to focus essentially on the story until we unlock that resource, and the game opens up a bit more. So we're gonna be a little bit more streamlined for a little bit. That's the plan. Our plan was to go back and murder everyone at that party, but I don't think the party's even on until the evening, so we'd have to come back later on anyway. I think later on we'll get the ability to choose where we want to go, and we'll have multiple leads to follow and stuff like that, but right now the game is trying to railroad me a little bit. That's why I keep saying, you know, you can come back later. You know, you don't need to worry about it right now. So that's what we're going to do. It does mean we have to do all this with basically no gear, which would be interesting. But shouldn't be too bad, really. I don't even have grenades anymore. Jesus. Can't get up there. So we're just going to... Oh. We're going to machete our way through the town. Get back to our flat. Hopefully grab the LPP before... the missus shows up. May as well.
Okay, well, he said it can open blinds and lock doors, and it has a lot of other features.
Don't need to pick any fights. There's actually no... It's not like Dishonored where you've got experience. You know, there's no real benefit to killing people. You can if you want to play that style, and I often do, but I think that's worth remembering. They're not the most attentive people in the world, are they? I'm getting a little bit more used to what I'm meant to be doing, though, how the game plays, blah, 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 blah. You on your own, buddy boy? That seems like a bad idea. Oh, you're not. Hello. You've got a very unattentive friend with you. What do we have here? Rapier? I mean, yeah, sure, we may as well. You may as well just stock up on every gun you can, right? I'm a little worried that Juliana's going to pop back up again. But we're back at the suite. See, it's not been ransacked this time. She's not been here yet. So, we can put in the code. There's the LPP. It's just a protocol. Yeah, the loop preservation protocol priority critical abstract. The visionaries... Okay. The visionaries are the loop. It persists only so long as they survive. Any threat to the visionaries is a threat to the loop. If every visionary perishes in a single loop, the loop will destabilize and collapse. No more parties, no more experiments, no more eternal life. While analyzing your interest offices and residences, I've identified significant points of weakness for each visionary. So Alexis is at the party in Updawn. We killed him yesterday, but we'll have to do it again, obviously. Charlie overseeing his live-action game, also in Updawn. Igor, solitary evenings at the labs. So this is probably important, like when these occur as well, at the complex. Fear showings at Fractured Image, Twisted Rock. Frank morning broadcasts, Rambling Rock Club, Twisted Rock. Harriet wellness seminars, Hangar 2, Carl's Bay. Juliana documentation, Eon archival office, Updam. And Wenji breach tests, research lab, the complex. In the case of a security event, Eon Eternalists will be directed towards the listed vulnerabilities. Visionaries should avoid close combat with one another. contact until the crisis is resolved. Obviously, the responsibility of hunting and eliminating a threat falls primarily to the head of security, aka yours truly. Otherwise, stay safe and enjoy immortality. Colt Varn, head of security, Eon Program. I wonder why we've decided we no longer want to be part of this.
This is how I'm going to break the loop.
All right, 8 people, 1 day. That's harder than it sounds.
You?
Yup.
Oh, all right. So what's the plan? 8 targets, 1 day. We're gonna need a couple more Colts in here if we're gonna wreck this island in a Colt storm.
No, listen, I can't stay long.
How did you even get in here? Didn't you get shot 2 loops ago, or was it 3? Show me
Different
the way.
Colts. Look, there's thousands of us, or more. I don't know, but none of us have gotten it right.
Okay.
You gotta be better than all of us, so don't just try to shoot everything.
But I like shooting
You
things.
gotta be smart. It's the only way to fix this. This and this.
I prefer the Colt storm plan.
Angie's lab. Figure out residuum. It'll make your life easier. Or do it the hard way. Whatever. Hand-holding is over.
What are you looking at? Why are you... Son of a bitch. All right. Let's get started.
Wendy's lab, huh? LPP said it was back at the complex. As good a place to start as any.
LPP may not be a gun, but it contains something almost even better information, specifically where each of the visionaries are at their most vulnerable. Other Colt also offered up this juicy tidbit. Wenji's research into a thing called residuum will help you break the loop. This is your next lead. According to the LPP, Wenji performs experiments at their lab at the complex. You've got your next destination. You were loved. Aww. So, oh, hello. Okay. So this is our visionary leads. Kill all 8 visionaries before midnight. Sounds like some fucked up. So we've got Alexis, we've got Harriet, we've got Igor, and we've got Charlie Montague. So those are the 4 we have to do first. All before midnight, though? How are we gonna... Oh, whatever. And then you can see we've got the track, we've got the information. And that's the information we got yesterday about Alexis. We need clues to identify Alexis. So we'll have to probably sneak into the party and try to do that. But the one we want to do is none of these. Not yet. So I believe the residuum stuff that just got mentioned is the stuff that I was on about. Where it lets you keep your stuff. That's the stuff we need to do that.
Already got full ammo.
So that is going to be the focus. Hey brother, I bet this wasn't what you expected, but Frank takes care of his friends. Don't care that you're military, I can't have a geriatric soup slurper like yourself roughing it out there on the beach like it's a fucking siege of Havrillard. My pa thought in it too, you know. The stories, man, he said you're late your shoes. They were delicious. Anyway, enjoy yourself the view, Captain. 110% platinum tier and every bit of it yours, not half of what you deserve. You're always welcome down here on the Rock Colt. Yours, Frank. Oh, they were nice. Frank was... Oh, hello. Hello, okay. So I guess I want to try to not die, so we get to keep this nice shiny weapon. Otherwise I would have obviously tried to die, you know, as I do. Alright, cool. We've got a plan? Let's put it in action. So let's just, I want to get out of Updam without causing too much of a scene, ideally. Just gonna get over to the complex. You can see already how the game has opened up. Like, if we go... We can now follow... Can we follow? We can track this, we can track this, we can track this, we can track this. So we're not actually following any of those right now, because we're following this. There we go. But you can see already that the game has opened up a little bit more, which is kind of what I was waiting for. I kind of feel bad, because obviously... A lot of these people, Juliana, quite... Right, we had something with Juliana in the past, God knows what, but... Frank clearly liked us. You know, everyone's kind of submitted to this loop, and although the loop seems like a terrible thing in some ways, why does it seem like a terrible thing? Why does Colt want to break out of this? Because right now, we're assuming... Because we assume we're the protagonist, because, you know... What about Juliana? Where is she everywhere but where... You know, we assume... we're the protagonist and that we're right, but we haven't seen anything to actually suggest that anything evil is going on, in a way. I mean, they're hunting me down because I want to break out the loop, which I think is pretty evil, in a way, I suppose. But other than that, they haven't done anything too bad. And we are threatening their entire way of life, so... And their immortality, of course they're trying to kill us. Igor spends evenings at the complex while Alexis parties in Updam. Challenge Eon's founder to a fight and you might reveal how to kill them both. Interesting. We'll find Igor. Maybe Eon's head scientist knows how to hold on to stuff from one loop to the next. Yeah, I was right. Better rummage through our whiteboards and test tubes. There's all our clues on Updam. And then morning in Carl's Bay for Harry and Frank. Cool. I wonder if I can just kind of choose at this point what I want to do. Inflict reduced damage, but suffer reduced damage. Oh, is that good? Not really for how I...
The loop preservation protocol.
Oh, hello.
A bunch of big words to make a simple point. I kill every visionary in one day, I break the loop. Period. I know where they spend time, but I'm guessing it won't be as easy as hunting them down. Good thing I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
Okay. By finding the LPP and establishing the visionaries of the locations of visionaries, you've completed the lead, the longest day. Time on Blackreef is divided into 4 periods: morning, noon, afternoon, evening. Periods don't advance while you're in a district, so feel free to take your time to thoroughly explore. It's noon now. In the past, you visited the complex at noon. Later, you'll be able to return to the complex at noon, or you can check out Updam or Fristad Rock instead. Districts offer different opportunities and challenges during different time periods. Dr. Wenji's lab is only open for experimentation in the afternoon, for example. If you're going to toss the place like that other cult suggested, you'll have to do it then. This not only displays the current time period, it allows you to move between time periods. Even on Blackreef, time moves mostly forward, from morning to noon to afternoon to evening. Morning comes again after night, but due to the loop, it's always the morning before. Okay. And then the lead pops up. Okay, that's pretty cool. So how do I do that from this screen? So we've got a HUD marker for our first visionary, Dr. Wenji Evans. Always studying the loop, always talking to herself. Sharpest tool in the shed. Proceed with caution, or for a fun and probably a fatal experiment, don't. And if we go into our loadout, we should be able to shrink it up this gun. So I'm going to try to keep this. Okay. Oh, it's in my, yeah. It's confusing. There we go. Figured it makes sense to buff that one up. And we could put stone wall on, but... Oh, that's pretty cool. I wish I could see like a percentage. I suppose that wouldn't really matter. It's awesome looking though. It's even got little fingerprints on it. Look at that. Little fingerprint marks. Just little details like that. That's pretty sweet. No, I'm gonna leave that off, I think. Then again, I think if you're gonna go for like a close combat style, let's say I had a really good shotgun, I can see that being useful. But I don't have a really good shotgun, so. Alright, let's go to the complex. Let's try to take out Wenji. But yeah, with a shotgun, you'd imagine like a close-up hit kills the men away, so you want to tank up so that you can get in there. But since my main weapon at the moment seems to be a pistol of some form, I think it makes more sense to hold back a little bit more. Something I'm very good at doing, as you may have noticed. Cool. Alright, so yeah, opened up. We can choose time zones, we can choose locations. We're still just following the main game for now, but...
This is one of my favorite parts. It's a big step, Colt. Be sure you're up for it.
What do I have to lose?
Well, if you die, your weapons, for one. Unless, of course, you succeed. Then you get to keep them.
I'm always succeeding, even when I'm not. How do I keep my weapons again?
The infusion process? Isn't that why you came up here?
Not gonna lie. Me told me to.
You're not the only one with other me's, you know. You're not special.
Yeah, but if I succeed...
Yeah. If. Good luck.
This infusion keeps sounding better and better.
I do definitely get the feeling that Juliana is actually trying to help me. She's going about it in her own special way, but I do think she's kind of on my side. Well, not necessarily on my side, but I think she likes me. There's something going on there. We'll figure it out. Ninja mode. Ninja mode. They'll be fine. They'll come back to life anyway. Still don't... My problem is I don't really have a good way of taking down two people quietly. Like, it's very difficult for me to do. Especially without the nail gun. Although, is that a turret? It shot me before I could scan the bloody thing. Screw it. Easy does it. Oh, damn! Oh, they're not dead. I kind of forgot I can dodge, I'm not gonna lie. Someone has a shotgun. Where'd he go? Where is that? That's not a shotgun. Down, ba-down, ba-da-na-na-na-na. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Oh, look at this! Covered in stickers, just how I like it. Just another dead scientist. It's always... Scientists suffer so much in video games and films and everything. Okay. What if I can do like a double kill somehow? Maybe I'll get that ability. Because I can go in here and kill one of them. Or I can mess up quite badly. I mean, that kind of works. I don't know if it's ideal, but it did kind of work. Okay, so she's in there, Wenji's in there, but the Residium research is in there. I don't really use this feature, maybe I should. Doesn't seem that useful, if I'm honest. Alexis invited Wenji to his party. Okay. I have a slight suspicion I'm going to struggle to get in here to Wenji right now.
You like Wenji?
Maybe I was wrong.
I can't read when you're talking.
Bear with me.
Where's that light going?
Wenji? Whoa! 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 I thought I killed her! Alright, I got it, I got it. Right, so that turret, bit of a problem. Oh, I killed one. Oh, wait. What? Wenji? What? Wenji? Wenji? Oh, I can destroy turrets like that. Okay, that's helpful. That's good to know. Well, I just wanted to explore this room, really. Okay, interesting. Is this something I can turn on? Gifts from the anomaly. Confirmed byproducts of the anomaly. Slabs. Metallic temporal induction arrays traced with stabilized residium can manipulate anomaly, manifesting severe localized distortions in spacetime. That's what they all say. Trinkets. Residium-infused objects that warp local spacetime in minor predictable ways. Residium. Temporally alien metamaterial. Blech. Highly unstable, energy matter external to spacetime, theorized byproducts, likely visitors, temporally alien individuals, people from other timelines, composed of residium, possible resource, breaches, spacetime fused across multiple timelines, manifest as ruptures in space and ravaging, the negative impact on local spacetime from strain of exponential recursion proliferation, potential scale global. Bloody, that's a lot of text. I gave all of it pretentious names, yeah. Let's have a little poke around.
I'm feeling just fine.
Lost their life already, though. That's the turrets wreck in this game. Absolutely shred. Is Wenji the one? I can't remember her power. Can we have a little look here? Where's my documents? So maybe Wenji's at the party. Maybe that's how we'll get her. The LPP. Wenji. No, that's not it. Do you remember we had a note? Oh, here it is. Fia, Igor, Alexis, Juliana, Charlie, Harriet. So, like, one of the only ones we're not going to see is bloody Wenji.
Hey, listen. Visitor then.
They're all Wenji. Oh wait, the door's not behind me. Son of a bitch. That has to stop happening. It nearly gets me killed constantly, these doors shutting. Bloody hell. Fizzpop, help me! My beloved Fizzpop. Come on, Wenji.
I don't appreciate being ghosted.
All right, got 10 of you left.
What?
8 more? Is there really 10 of them? Do I have to kill all of them? I think the idea is that this isn't... I'm killing them now, but I'm not killing them necessarily for the end of the game, if that makes sense. Because, oh, trinkets all over the place. Sweet. Okay. We've got loads of these pepper mills. Of course they all use the same approximate gun. That makes sense. So, but my point is,
Already got full ammo.
because we have to kill all of them in a day, and we obviously can't do that yet, we're kind of killing them just for funsies, I suppose. And to, you know, get the thing that I mentioned. The ability, whatever it is. Which hopefully we can keep this time. Because I imagine if you don't kill all 8 in a day, then you don't achieve anything, essentially, in terms of actual game progression, because... because it says you have to kill all before midnight, otherwise obviously the day resets and they all come back to life, right? Actually, surprisingly not much up here. What's that? Fears pop! There's a Wenji over there. Where am I going? Where's my orange marker? Is it below me? Yeah, so let's go downstairs. Okay, infusion is golden. Her own best rat. Observation. Confirmed success of anchoring the loop to the visionaries via the anomaly. Unfortunately, anomaly still produces only trace amounts of unstable residuum. Fine for trinkets, acceptable for slabs, completely inadequate for infusion. Confirmed the existence of visitor objects. Complication. I predicted superimposition would occur only in later recursions. Presence on first day suggests that it's not first day. Interesting. Confirmed visitor objects consist primarily of residuum. Extrapolation. A scaled-down version of the loop stabilization process should anchor an infused object, trinket, weapon, to an individual visionary, me, transforming it into a permanent visitor that persists over subsequent recursions. The harvester is ready, the infusion is ready, I'm ready, only the question of residuum remains. Each visionary contains significant residuum reservoirs, but the harvesting process is almost certainly lethal. Killing visionaries risks loop instability. Obvious solution, visitor visionaries. Experiment semi-successful. When multiple visitors of a single individual are manifested, killing any given one collapses its residuum load into the remaining visitors, preventing immediate harvest. Killing every version of myself Would produce requisite residium for infusion, but then I'd be dead. Unacceptable. Can't slot the harvester into the infuser as a corpse or benefit from infusion. Need someone else. Alexis could be enticed easily enough, but I need 20 Dorseys like I need an orbital lobotomy. Colt's gone rogue. Too dangerous to replicate. Charlie.
I kill all the Wedgies, and I can use this thing to collect the residuum I need to get her machine running. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
An observation from this morning's early announcements. The notable leap in the skill and proficiency of Eternalists Colt and Juliana. Yes, and two truths have become apparent. One, the time loop has been active for some time, and both of them retain the memories from each loop iteration, while others, most notably ourselves, do not. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop interrupting me. If this is correct, we can reasonably assume that every day, for X amount of time, we have made similar observations. We then focused our efforts on preserving knowledge and memory across iterations. Which means, despite us being able to propagate this timeline, we have clearly repeated these early stages of research multiple times, without a breakthrough. An obvious conclusion, one we've likely made before to no effect. And so these dubious experiments with residuum infusion to retain items, trinkets, across iterations. If we can retain trinkets, perhaps we can retain ourselves.
Another down! 5 to go!
Alright. I don't know if I need to bring this with me, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway.
Intriguing.
Wenji! I don't think I did. It seems to be doing it anyway. Oh no. I'm just going to do this and hopefully get it out of the way. Get out of the way. Turn that off. Come on, you. We're friends. Right, there's a couple more Wenjis outside. I think those are actually the final 2 Wenjis. Oh, good old fizz pop. Beautiful, beautiful fizz pop. Oh, water. Careful.
Alright. Yeah, I
Wenji. Drop that in there.
Fine,
Oh.
not you. Some other one then. You're not telepathic. He's guessing through logical deduction creates an unacceptable margin of error. So
Go investigate, Wenji. There we go. Oh, right, so I needed this for this final one, for the final Wenji. That makes more sense. Let me just get this camera off. Ah! 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 What was that? Oh, there's a thing on that. Okay, bear with me. There we go. There's always a way.
Somehow, feels worse than just killing you.
A little bit, yeah. Another trinket. Tribunal, already got one. Ooh, no, I'm good. Can I like harvest this? Is this what this does? No. Alright, cool. I want a little... Oh, God, I need the health. A little explore around this room, but sweet, yeah, we're making progress. Okay, so we just killed all 10 Wenjis. So Wenji was... So all the visionaries are clearly tied... Wait, why is she talking about me like that? Interesting. All the visionaries are clearly tied to the rift and, you know, this power, essentially. I can exercise Wenji... Okay. Interesting. I have so many trinkets picked up in this round. I hope I can keep some of them. Gotta remember I can do that. It's very useful.
How do I organize my time? Carefully, via an efficient and highly personalized system of urgency cross-referenced with value. What is my greatest regret? Well, I can identify any number of tasks that I might have performed more effectively. Life is a process of discovery and learning. Failure is a natural and necessary part of that process. When did I realize I possess great vision? I reject the premise. If my vision is greater than the rest of humanity's, it's only because humanity limits its own.
Fair point, Wenji.
All right. Now, just get in this tube shower thing and press the button? Shit, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? Stand on the plate. Shoot the button. All right, science, let's dance.
Like this.
Give me those points, baby. Oh wow, we died. Didn't expect that. I wonder if we'll always die doing that. So anyways, yeah, Wenji duplicated herself multiple times, or used like the multiple days of herself in order to harvest the residium, which is something to do with this ether. Should be nighttime now, yeah. These are the districts of... Oh, hello. No text for you. You must first eat your vegetables. No text without vegetables. I'm shiny. Oh, hello, gun.
Worked?
You can now spend Residium to infuse weapons, trinkets, and slabs, allowing you to keep them across loops. Each infused piece of gear will be returned to your arsenal every morning. Harvest Residium from infused objects across Blackreef and from the glitches left behind by dead visionaries. You can also sacrifice weapons, trinkets, and slabs to gather more Residium. You cannot transfer Residium between loops, so be sure to spend it. When you die in Reprise, you drop your current Residium at the place of your death, i.e. Dark Souls, indicated by a marker. However, if you run out of reprises and the day loops, all Residium is lost.
Oh yeah! It actually worked! Who's the super scientist now? Ah! You and me, baby. Together forever. Well, what should I call you? Mr. Gun feels a bit formal. Gunter, Gunnislav. Maybe the machine.
Okay. Right. So I did this one. Oh. Oh. Okay, so that's my visionary leads. These are my arsenal leads. Okay, for like gear. Oh no, I want to do this then because... Oh, these are the slabs. Aren't these just the ones from the... Yeah, none of these are weapons. Oh, I need these. Oh, excuse me. So these are the ones for killing the visionaries. Shift. Yeah, that was... Yeah. Let's just go from the top down track. Okay, cool. Alright, sweet. So now this gun is permanently in my arsenal.
Yeah, Judah fucking Cater.
Home sweet Hobble.
And in order to make sure we can...
Why does it feel like I'm more here? Shit makes no sense.
In order to make sure we can keep as much of our loot as possible, we need to make sure we keep farming all the blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? The blah, blah, blah.
Welcome to the soiree.
The Residium.
Mr. Kill. Your table awaits, Mr. Kill.
Now you're the harvester magic. Okay, thanks game. I went down there. Oh, it is the dead end. Okay. Okay, interesting.
Mini Colt. Nah, Colt Jr.? Now that has a ring to it. It's too self-involved. Colt the second. Yeah, Colt 2. Colt Square. Why the fuck am I naming after me.
I wonder. I wonder, as I am prone to doing, do the Eternalists, as in the average Eternalist walking around, not the people in charge, do they know they're in a loop? Because she keeps doing this morning announcement and she keeps saying welcome to your first day and she keeps telling us to go and kill Cole. But I suppose if the day loops every day... no, to be fair, it seems like the other visionaries, and then assumedly the Eternalists, don't remember what happened in the previous loops. It's only something that Colt and Juliana can do for some reason. And why Colt and Juliana can do it, I don't know, but... Oh wow, it's quite expensive. Oh, I can sacrifice... Wait, what? Okay, cool. Off to a strong start. With the power of infusion at your command, you don't need Wenji's tools. Collect Residium by hand and infuse your items when you have enough Residium to do so. Harvest Residium from Shimmering. Yeah. When you... Yeah, we know. Move your cursor, press A. Use your cursor to select this and begin infusing items. Colt finds a few visitor objects on the beach, so you begin each loop with some Residium. Not enough, though, to infuse your gun. Luckily, you can fix that. Many items contain Residium, and you can sacrifice them to harvest. Sacrificing Shock Absorber will give you the Residium you need to infuse the Limp 10. Don't worry, everything Colt can find on the beach, Shock Absorber included, will return to your arsenal at the start of every loop. Right. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice the Shock Absorber. We're going to go over the Limp 10. We're going to infuse. With the power of infusion in your hands, you can begin building an armory of weapons, trinkets, and slabs that withstand the ravages of the repeating loop. Slabs in particular provide potent supernatural abilities. Blah blah blah. Wenji didn't have a slab, that's why she wasn't on the list. Most of the other visionaries do. Kill the visionaries and take their slabs for your own. You know what to do next? Check out the clues you've uncovered amongst your leads. If you want more slabs, consider going after Charlie Montague, whose shift lets you teleport, or Harriet Morse, whose nexus links enemies together. What happens to one happens to all. That sounds pretty cool. As you explore Blackreef, you'll find numerous secrets, codes, clues, and other bits of info about the different districts and time periods. These discoveries are collected here. Many discoveries can be tracked like leads. Finding and making use of discoveries is key to successfully navigating Blackreef and its time loop. Bloody Nora. Each district offers different opportunities and threats depending on time of day. Actions in earlier periods can affect later periods. That's interesting. An empty square at morning may become a crowded concert in the afternoon, assuming no major event disrupts the festivities. The Isle of Blackreef is now yours to explore. Tread carefully. Other players can invade your game as Juliana, interfering with your mission to break the loop. I don't know if I want people to have the option to do that. Reset Colt's progression. Huh. I don't see it. Is it this? Yeah. I'm going to 16 single player for now. Okay. Right. So. Loadout. I know, game! So, that's been infused. Is there a way to tell? I have no idea. It doesn't seem to have like a... You feel like there should be an icon on it showing it's been infused. But both of these are infused, so the Limp and the Tribunal I will get every single time. I don't really want the Limp, given it's a little grey weapon, but I suppose until we've got... I suppose until you've got 3 weapons infused, you may as well just keep it, right? And then, in theory, you can pick up a new good gun and infuse that at the end of the level and drop your... Like, let's say I've got 3 guns and I found a really cool one, so I can drop Tribunal, replace it with something else, infuse that new weapon at the end, and I would still have Tribunal for future runs because it's been infused and it'll be returned to me. I think. What about the trinkets? Like, I'd like to infuse that just so I don't have to keep picking the bloody thing up, but beyond that, I don't think there's much point. And I don't have any okay, so the game has opened up. As you see, we can pick all the different locations, we can pick times of day, blah 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 blah. And we're going to focus on arsenal leads. Leads are the most important information on Blackreef, the keys to breaking the loop. These leads offer step-by-step instructions for finding and upgrading the tools of Colt's trade, the potent slabs that give the visionaries their powers, and the most powerful firearms on Blackreef. Colt retains the discovery within the leads across loops. By selecting a lead, you activate markers leading to your objective. Cool. So let's go, as I said, for the shift slab. So we've got arsenal leads, which are just slabs. Havoc slab. I can't go back up. And then there's the visionaries. So the visionaries and the arsenal leads at the moment are very tied together. Inevitably. So what we need to do, we need to go to Updarm at noon to find the shift slab. Cool. Right. We are set. The game has come together. Things are going on. Between Charlie or Fia at noon, I'll take Charlie and his admin duties, force him to help me hack this problem. No, let's just kill him. Cut out half his brain. Yeah, okay, right. So he's a genius inventor who put half his brain in the computer. Let's go! Exciting. This is kind of what I was waiting for. There's always that moment in a game where the world opens up and you're kind of given free reign to do what you do. The tutorial has basically just ended, essentially. So, let's enjoy it. It's a really cool game. It's a really... the thing I like about... Okay, the game is actually not getting great reviews on PC at the moment because people are having micro-stuttering problems because the Void engine, which is the engine this game uses, is not great sometimes. I'm not really having that problem, so I just got one there, but...
Simply fascinating.
Thought I'd bring my neighbors a casserole.
Charlie prefers his food drinkable.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Oh yeah, you and he have plenty in common.
Friendship is a beautiful thing, Juliana. You should try it sometime.
But I have so many friends, Colt, and we all think you suck.
And I don't think you're great either.
Hello. So I think one thing we need to do as we go along...
I thought we...
It's gonna be there tomorrow. So what?
Okay.
Can't tell if I'm crouched enough. I'm okay.
I think I pulled something running down here.
It's a little bit sketchy, this. Oh, babe, you're a beauty, aren't you? Your little pistol. What's done it? So we need to make sure, as we go through the level, we collect enough residium to keep the ability we're going to harvest from Charlie. Cool. Some bad shooting right there. Bloody hell, I'm gonna run out of ammo. Wait, no, I've got loads left. What's the game yelling at me? Oh, low ammo doesn't mean... Right, okay. Ooh, candy. Ooh, candy. Ooh, candy. Oh, lemon macaron? That sounds delicious. I'd be all over a lemon macaron candy right now. I'm still hungry. I will never stop being hungry. So, we need to really keep an eye out for those residium items. Isn't this my flat? Oh, I'm here. Just thought I'd have a little poke around, really. Should be able to open it, shouldn't we? Yeah. Nothing in there, obviously, but... Let's hope we can find some resid. As the kids say. Didn't mean to do that. Into the bakery. Guess. You do get shredded damage-wise. You take quite a lot. Maybe it's worth taking that... Oh, I don't have any more herb derp. Maybe that ability would have been worth it, you know, the one to take reduced damage, just to give yourself a little bit more leeway, a little bit more room for error. So, like, when you get caught out by a turret, you're less in trouble. Otto's workshop burns down just before noon. Interesting. Is that because I overheard a conversation? So if we want to go to... Oh, here we go. So if we wanted to check out Otto's workshop, we would have to come back at noon or in the morning? In the morning to get in.
Good.
At noon to maybe observe
What is my favorite book song or play?
the fire?
Put that song by Frank and Charlie. That'll give everybody what they want. What did I know I had to bring with me to Blackreef? Your building materials, your weapons, your fucking fruit baskets. I've got uppers, downers, side-to-siders, got your hoppers and your pumpers, your candy and your caps, your ice and your bliss. A prismatic cornucopia for mixing and matching with paint like love. Do I enjoy the spotlight? Oh, the spotlight is nothing but the focused attention of the eye at the center of the world. Sometimes it looks at you. Sometimes it sees. But usually, it's blind as a basket.
That was really bad. It was really good. That was really bad. I thought Juliana had invaded then. No, not yet. Good. Looking good. There's a lot of dudes. I'm definitely getting getting that nail gun, for example. Just any silenced weapon is high on my list. Oh, so this is the burned down building. Okay. So if I want to explore this properly, we're gonna have to come back in the morning. Wow, Otto, it's not even noon and you've already ruined opening night, ruiner. These buildings are like a quadrillion and a half years old. Only a dick brain like you would think they're wired to suck down power from all over Updarm. Frank will never forgive you. Expect a song about what a stupid, hapless shit you are to be playing all over Blackreef within the next few loops. Congratulations, Elena. Okay, well, oh, that's a dude. It's funny, there's like mannequins every now and again. And it's sometimes really hard to differentiate between the mannequins and the actual people. I see something shiny. Cool.
Levers. Always ruining a good time.
It feels like there's just like a ton of stuff, you know, that I'm just not seeing right now. Like there's a ton of things that I don't think I'm getting around this way. Okay, we need to go around. Like tons of nooks and crannies and puzzles and little secrets to uncover that I just haven't obviously got access to yet or whatever. It's cool. Doodle-doo. I wish I had all those trinkets again. I got like 10 green trinkets or something. At the very least, what I could have done is turn them all into Residium. The game only let me keep the pistol. It's a good pistol, bro. It's a great pistol. You do have to hate your shots to kill people, but other than that, it's a great pistol. Oh, hello. I'm dead. I like the music as well. It's got this kind of it's definitely not, you know, edgy modern FPS. It feels different, which is cool. There we go. So they go to the arsenal, and then at the end of the level, if I decide they are ones I want to keep, I can just looking around. I can either turn them into Visidium and use them to keep other things, or I can keep them by spending the Visidium on them. The system makes sense. Which I guess, when we think about it, it makes sense to at least always have 3 guns. Because I can turn a gun into Residium. So, if I want to make sure I've got enough Residium, I should make sure I end the level with 3 guns at a time. Charlie's Mansion has been transformed into a live-action role-playing game. Amazing. Okay. This is interesting. Conditioned detachment. Charlie Montague, a body invasion experience. This is awesome. I really like this. Yeah, on board. It's gonna be my thumbnail, I think. Need a better way to take pictures. It's not like a camera mode in this game. What if I can NVIDIA Ansel? Let me try it. Okay, I did something very stupid, and instead of hitting Alt F2, which if you observe does this and turns on Ansel and lets me actually can't move the camera, oddly enough. I think it's because some games do this is because they don't want you to use Ansel to like look around corners and cheat, essentially. But I can, you know, hide the UI and snap a photo. I hit Alt F4, which you may well know as the button that closes your current application. So I had to play through the entire level again. It didn't take that long, it took about 5 minutes, something like that. I'm a little low in health this time. But I do want to try and get a cool photo. Alt F2. Interesting that it gets rid of the text effect. That's part of the floating UI. I guess that makes sense. I wish I had a shotgun. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think I maybe sort of saw someone. We're gonna have a look-see-loo.
Just see it out. Yeah, first off, we just jumped. Guys, that's fucking part.
God, fizz pop. Beautiful fizz pop.
Hello?
Come on, buddy.
What?
Yeah, it's gone full ninja mode. Well, not really ninja, more a chop chop as it says in the thing down there. Just chop 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 chop. Alright, cool. Oh, I forgot. I have a kick. I completely forgot about that ability until right now. Okay, let's keep having a little look around this game area. It's pretty cool. Imagine turning your house into a giant... I mean, I say it's cool. It's essentially LARPing on like a really impressive scale. It looks awesome though.
New player. Hi!
Hi.
Your character is the Invader. A rousing choice. You can exit and enter building at any time. Enjoy Master Charlie game.
Will do, Charlie. Thanks, buddy.
How are we going to without
Battery. Oh. Didn't expect that to happen. Thought I was going to use it for something. The knife is great.
better not be cold.
It is Cole. How did you know? It's so sweet. Kid shit, kid shit, kid shit, kid shit. Yeah, Colt doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd be impressed by this.
The Invader has proceeded to the Legend Surface. It is toxic expected.
They'll be back, he said. Okay, so they do know that they are, It's got a higher level. They're all above me. Am I coming, buddy? Like, oh, hey, I'm trying to have fun. You're all trying to murder me.
The invader has proceeded to the moving on.
I like this idea. Just okay. This is a bit risky. So I need to go back and get my Residium. But I do like this idea of sort of diving around in the dark in this area, slicing and dicing people. Bloody hell, Charlie, calm down. You hear Charlie then screaming. God, I was about to stab that. Oh, hello. Charlie's losing his goddamn mind. I can see a horror film set in this kind of environment, unironically.
Base complex. Defenses are compromised. Flush it out.
Right, love.
Big head. Ignorance.
Oh. Well, that might be difficult now.
I dare you.
Yeah, how's that working out for you? So yeah, I can absorb the Residium. It's kind of like Dark Souls, where you have to go get your souls back, yeah? So I just got all my Residium back. And I got achievement. Cool. I don't really care about achievements, but that's fine. Okay. Bloody hell. Every time I see one of those guys, I'm like, ugh! I just want to... Yeah! Someone heard that. I'm looking for a battery. Actually, the battery... No, I was going to say the battery downstairs might be back, but obviously it won't be. Okay, that might be something to come back and do again. We're going to have to come back here again in the future, inevitably. Well, not necessarily. Like I said, these people are going to move around, right? They're going to go to different areas. Like, maybe Charlie won't be here later on. Okay, my whole knife plan might be... Oh, I got shredded! The knife plan might be a little bit risky at this point in time. I think we're going to move on and try shooting people, because I can't actually die again, so I need to stop messing up / messing around. I just can't help myself. I just want to be stupid, okay?
The invader has proceeded through the base complex. Defenses are compromised. Flush it out.
How do I get in there? Probably need the battery. Right. Gonna be more careful as we move upstairs this time. No more wanton... That person had a shotgun, so... It was pretty easy for them to just blast me. They took like half my health in one hit nearly. That's good. Is it trench for a shotgun? Yeah! That's what I've been waiting for. Get my Residium back. Quite a slow process. Alright, no more screwing around. Screwing around. Although I am naturally going to play more aggressive with a shotgun anyway, so I'm not sure that's going to work. This is really cool though. This whole room is awesome. Big fan. Big fan. I'm getting there as well. I feel like touching those might be a bad idea. I'm a genius. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, I missed. Right, let's head upstairs. Let's have a quick look around. There's nothing up here. Oh, I'm up.
Don't be greedy, Colt.
To the moon. Okay. I'll do it. It's not the moon, but... Why do I want to come here? Don't know. I'm glad I did, but I don't know why I did. Yeah, okay. Right. Health.
Don't need it.
Fizz pop. Charlie, Baba, Lita, you can't block me. What's my handle, dipshit? Admin means I can do whatever I want. I am Emperor of Electrons. Ooh. Bring that shit here, I'll block you starting group channels too. Help me make an epic invite for Wenji. Have you tried not being a giant prick? Can't help it. Got giant prick power. What? Fuck off, I got other shit to do, and she's transactional. You've got nothing she wants. She'll never come to your lame ass costume party. Alpha Wolf is, the guy we killed, the first one. I got exactly what anybody wants. I will make her come. Everybody can read your words. So what, fear? And Evan's just popping up at the bottom going, what the fuck? My princess, hey, my treasure, my everything. Is this 2-bit? No, 2-bit can't type, he doesn't have fingers. Oh, Charlie, yes, we made it beautiful together forever. Sweet and sour, our tangled pretzel. Dream team, muse and maestro. Artist and designer, iconic. You give my work a facelift, I'll give yours meaning. Sardonic. Be my invader, fear, let's talk cohabitation. Talking is much better than typing. ... question. Meet in our secret spot usual time. Have you ever thought about the fact that we're in all places in all times at all times? This afternoon. Yeah.
Shit, these two together. Time to break some hearts.
So if we wanted, so this is kind of what I mean. Like we've come to kill Charlie here, but let's say we're trying to do this all in one loop, all in one day. That would be quite a difficult thing. So as we come here, we get more information. What did I just say though? Yeah, something. I think it was something about Charlie's. It's that way anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna go over there. We're gonna grab that information. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna grab that information, and there was health in here, wasn't there? Not in here. What was that? I'm a little paranoid because I don't have any things left. Well, it'll be fine. But we get this information, so next time maybe we can just kill both of them. You know? I didn't see that one either. Charlie's Sanctuary. He seems like the kind of guy who would have fizz pop. Why would anyone want to be with Charlie? Out of curiosity.
Bravo. Your mind is overflowing with bountiful knowledge.
I'll read that after this.
The hero will now reveal the greatest secret of all. My prodigious provenance. Yes. 467. Good morning, Charlie. Hear me when I say Blackreef loves you.
Okay, we're just gonna pick these up basically.
You're like the best of us. You know what I'm laying down? Oh, I really love your body.
So many.
Truly appear. Computer science is actual science. I
batteries.
appreciate your minicom system. I am
Charlie!
impressed.
I'm gonna find you!
See you, Charlie.
Charlie. Dead. Master Charlie. I adapt Bruce played.
Strelak 50/50. Damaging an enemy slows them down. Alright, cool. And what's this? It's just peppermill. But I kind of want a shotgun more than I want this. So I'm going to keep the trencher. Let's grab all these trinkets. Probably not going to be able to keep all of them. Because they're quite expensive, you know. Got shift, because we're going to have to infuse that as well. So that's going to want me to go home, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. So before we do that, what we want to do is that. And get the location for their meeting, so we can hopefully, essentially, go kill both of them. Next time. I missed it when I came through last time. Oh, it's in here somewhere. Remember this, the afternoon's long shadows, frost ground beneath our souls, the scent of smoke and salt. Remember Fristad, remember us. So it's in Fristad.
Okay, looks like they're getting freaky on Fristad.
Cool. Okay, so as we head back, we'll play through those. I want to read the documents first. I do want to read everything, basically. Okay, so is this the first one? Yeah. A vision simplified. The loop is anchored by the visionaries. Yes, that means you. Should one of us perish, the loop will be destabilized. And if all of us happen to die in the same iteration, the loop itself will be in jeopardy. How not to die? Avoid spending time with other visionaries. Focus on your personnel. Yes, that includes fraternization. Fraternization means sex. Don't play with your sidearms. Sidearms include SMGs. Keep security systems on all time. Oh no! Someone died. Notify everyone. If mutiny or sabotage are involved, eliminate the threat. Remind your Eternalists of their duty to protect the loop and you. I wonder if part of this is kind of just these people wanting to survive forever and then essentially reeling in all these slaves to keep them alive, but I want to die. If you intend to perish on a given loop iteration, please inform your fellow visionaries. Appropriate privacy arrangements will be made to accommodate valid requests. And we have a letter from Wenji. Mr. Montague, I remind you that neither you nor Ms. Zaborska are trained medical practitioners. Neither, for that matter, am I, but I do understand enough of the human brain to state with confidence that if you undergo this procedure, you will experience side effects. Surely there are less reckless methods of increasing the computational speed of your talking machine. That said, I remain willing to perform the operation, provided you allow me to record it, of course, for posterity. He wants to, So we've got a basic LPP. And then Charlie asked Wenji to remove part of his brain to increase the computer speed. And then Fia reminisced. There we go. And then I want to go on to... Good
morning.
Oh. Actually, I can seem to... Good morning, Charlie. Hear me when I say Blackreef loves you. You're the real badass we need right now. Because of you, I will have a fulfilling day. A little kindness. So that was from Juliana to Charlie. This is from Fia to Charlie. Hey, Charlie, do you ever wonder you're like the best of us? You know what? I really love your body and your huge, giant mind. I want to touch it. Wenji's respect for Charlie seems a bit scattered. You are truly a peer. Computer science is actual science. I appreciate your minicom system. I am absolutely impressed. I want your brain in my brain. And then we have the Yvar sessions. Fia voiced the Yerva. She talked direction about as well as expected. Bravo! Oh, let's just listen to it.
Bravo, bravo. Your mind is overflowing with bountiful knowledge, stranger. The Yerva will now reveal the greatest secret of all. My prodigious provenance. Yes. 467 years ago to the day, my sisters and I appeared on this island by slipping through the cracks in reality after our cruel father chased us from our native kingdom of 1,000 crystal palaces.
Fia, please keep to the script.
Never tell an artist what to say.
But, okay, at least give the essentials. The automaton workshop here. And the phrase Charlie Montague Restoration Project.
Charlie Montague restricting precept.
Never mind, BNG. We'll edit this out.
There we go. All caught up. Yerva. What's her name again? I've forgotten her name. It's not Yerva, but I'm going to call her Yerva. Fia. So Fia and Charlie are a couple. Well, they're hooking up at the very least. Fia sounds a lot like Carol from Archer. It's got that same kind of tone. You're not my supervisor! Alright, how do I get out? Hello. That's weird. People everywhere. I could try out the new gun. Okay, so now we need to get out alive. Like, I don't have any... Oh, what did I get, by the way? Oh, so it's the same one that Juliana's got. Yeah, I remember. Let's go! So yeah, I want to make sure I get out alive with all this stuff, basically. Oh, hello. That's really top priority right now. I'm thinking I can use double jump to kind of survive long drops that I maybe wouldn't be able to in the past. Alright, cool. So I guess... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I guess that's kind of the basics of the game. Right there, established, you know? Let's blow this joint.
There's got to be a way to kill 2 of them at once.
There is!
Or 3 or 4. Or more. No, they can't be that stupid.
Well,
maybe Alexis.
We know there's at least 2 at the party. We know that Charlie and... So I guess the point is, we can only spend... We only have 4 periods of time, right? We need to kill 2 of them at least per day period, because we've got 4 day periods to work in, right? So we've got day, midday, afternoon, evening, and we need to kill all 8 within those 4 periods. So we need a way to group them together in 2s, at least, in all 4 periods. And I guess we're going to do that by doing this research. Okay, here we go. Oh, we don't do this yet, do we? No.
Charlie and Fia are being naughty. Flouting the protocol for a little fun. If I get in on the action, I can take them both at once.
It's like a puzzle game in a way. It's interesting. Right, loadout. So, I got 12,750 Residium. I want to keep this, obviously. Because it's, you know, purple. So, check out the gear. The hourglass indicates... Oh, okay, so the hourglass is gear that you haven't preserved. Highlight your equipment to see how much Residium it costs to preserve it, or how much Residium you gain by sacrificing it forever. Okay. So that we can sacrifice. I don't care about... Oh, I wanted to keep that, didn't I, actually? So this we want to keep. No. How do we keep? Infuse. Infuse. Infuse, there we go. Okay, cool. So that and that are forever now. We'll always have those, even on new days. The shotgun I'm gonna keep, but I'm not gonna infuse it because 4,000? Slabs. Right, and we also need to make sure we keep shift, which maybe should have been priority over the gun. I feel silly. So I need a lot. I need 10,000 Residium from everything else to be able to afford shift. So let's see what we can get here. Can I not suck? I don't want to keep it. Move faster while crouch sounds good as well. Ah, I've made a mistake here. Okay, but in theory, we aren't dead. We're just moving to another level. So as long as I survive, right? As long as I don't die, as long as I retain myself. Where do I gain nothing? Oh, hello. Wait, where do I get nothing from that? I don't. Then we're still going to keep shift, right? We're not going to lose it immediately. So let's get rid of a couple. I don't want this one. Sacrifice that. Enemies suffer damage and lose more power when hit. That sounds pretty good. These are gun ones. Reload speed increased. Yeah, I kind of want both of those. Okay, we're going to sacrifice that. So I want to keep that slab. That's priority numero uno, really. So we just need to make sure we get enough Residium, 10,000 more Residium, to infuse this slab before we die. It's fine! And we can put some trinkets into this. Read up on your gear specific features here. Equip on your trinkets. We're not going to keep those trinkets. But, you know. Never jams, 200 weapon shells. Shells? It's got reload speed and increased damage. It's a bit of a beast. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. So I guess we got a Fristad. and search the shore. And try to find Charlie and Thingy. Oh, Charlie won't be there, but maybe the other lass will be there. Or, alternatively, we just go somewhere else and we, like, farm points, maybe? I have to have a little think about that. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have kept the gun. The gun shouldn't have been my top priority. That was stupid on my part. But we'll be okay. I trust we'll survive. I'm going to pull it off. We're going to keep our shift. It's going to be great. Until then, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.